Hello and welcome to the midweek mini lesson. I hope you guys had a good Independence Day. We are going to be in Philippians 4, starting in verse 2 and going to verse 9. So it's a little section this week, but it's full of a lot of good stuff. So here we go. Verse 2, I plead with Eurodia and I plead with Sinchi, I don't know how to say that name, to agree with each other in the Lord. Yes, I will ask you, loyal yokefellow, to help these women who have contended at my side in the cause of the gospel, along with Clement and the rest of my fellow workers whose names are in the book of life. Basically, what he's saying is that there was a conflict going on between these two women, and he said, hey, get along with each other and help, to the rest of the church, help Clement, I believe, to help them get along. Verse 4, rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again, rejoice. Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and your minds in Christ Jesus. A lot of people take these verses and kind of separate them, but they're actually really important that they're together. It says, don't be anxious about about anything. Don't be anxious about anything, but in all those things, with prayer and petition and with thanksgiving, present your request to God. In other words, give a request to God with all those things being present, with prayer, petition, and thanksgiving. Make sure that we're actually doing that. Verse 7 says, and then the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. In other words, that anxiousness that you were doing, Christ will come and guard your heart so that anxiousness won't occur. It's saying if you pray and you are making your request known to God, he'll make sure he guards your heart so you won't be anxious anymore. Verse 8, finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. In other words, stop worrying about the negative stuff. Unfortunately, that is what we're inundated with today, with news and political things, even religious things. We're kind of inundated with the negative, but it says, look, what you should be focusing on, what you should be thinking about is things that are true, noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable, excellent, and praiseworthy. Those are the things you should be focusing on. And finally, verse 9, whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put into practice, and the God of peace will be with you. I think that's kind of interesting because Paul's saying, hey, the things that I'm doing, the way that you're seeing me, the things you've learned from me, the things that I have taught you, the things that you have seen in me or heard from me or received from me, all those things. If I have given it to you or you've noticed it in me, do that. Basically, he's saying, what comes later, that follow me as I follow Christ. Basically, what I'm doing because Christ is telling me to. So if you see that in me, know that that's a Christian way of living and to do that. So that's it for today. It only went to verse 9. So I hope that you have a good week, and I will see you again next week with a midweek mini lesson. Bye.